stage. I'm Chandra.
I'm Jane Watson.
And we're doing what we always do,
Showing up and making a podcast whether it works or not.
and laughing all the time. So stay tuned. Let's talk about it. We've sung this many times.
Yes,
on
I
this
know.
podcast. Well, how you doing, Jane?
I'm doing great, Chandra. How you doing? Considering everything.
You know what? Life is fucking fantastic. That's all I can say.
Tech problems.
Wishing I was having vodka right now.
I know, it's just like,
Mhm.
we're having to do a lot of adulting today, and we're not liking it.
It's not even adulting. I can handle it. Is not adulting. It is learning new skills and that are not in my wheelhouse.
But we're not learning them. That's the problem. We keep trying to
Oh,
learn
yeah, we're
them.
not actually
them
learning
says we actually figured it out, but we're not figuring it
We're
out.
not figuring it out.
But
No,
that's
we're
very
not.
stage of us. You actually get to watch us not figure it out and then keep trying anyway, because and we're here still trying anyway.
And don't be surprised if you see a surprise Christmas episode, because I can't get any of the other episodes to edit properly.
Work properly?
We
Yep.
do have one secret one in the can.
Yep. It's one secret old Christmas episode, which if you see, and if you've listened to this, you will know that's us going, oh my God, we don't have an episode. So we're putting that one up. And Jane's away and we can't record it.
Which, you may not know Jane's Way because that episode is so fucked right
Oh my God, that episode's so fucked.
Okay. So, now let's not even talk. Let's assume that we're going to get that episode back.
And we're going to figure it out.
And it's going to be fantastic. And I challenge you, Jane.
Yes.
Lightning round.
Oh, lightning round. Ooh.
Instead of finish in one sentence, how should we do this? First thing, I'll just do it to you.
But
Lightning
then you
round.
will have heard them.
I won't remember. Are you kidding me?
Okay, then you're going to
Because I'm not going to be able to think, but we're lightning round. So you
Okay.
can't go,
Can't
and
think
this
about
is
it.
why. You have to
Okay.
just go overrated, that, da. And then
Okay.
I do the same. And then, because I know us, we'll just start talking. So this is a lightning round and we're going to be lightning quick.
Oh, I feel so
Okay.
much pressure.
I know. Are you ready?
No.
Go. Overrated.
Female porn.
Underrated.
Masturbation.
Instant mood killer.
Where's my brain? Instant mood killer. Ugh. Too much talking.
Worth every penny.
Really good furniture.
Never again.
Hospital.
Always worth it.
My honey.
John. Why is this a thing?
The word that came to my head was tech bros. Why is that? Why do we have so many tech bros? Why is that a thing right now?
Tech.
In history. Tech bros. We have
Oh.
so many tech bros running the world.
Oh, I blame.
Oh, the patriarchy.
Oh my
I'm sorry. It's the first thing
So-
that came out.
There's sex and the patriarchy.
Yep.
Don't get me started on.
The patriarchy.
And I said what I said.
Yeah. I said what I said.
I said what I said. I said what you said. You're not taking it back. I said what I said. I figure you're just going to answer the same word again.
I'm not, I said what I say, a patriarchy. But no, I was going to say, actually, that one, first thing that came to my head was like, I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person.
Okay. There you go. That
Wow,
was pretty fast.
That was pretty fast.
Did you feel?
Yeah, like that hurt my head.
Okay.
Okay, I have to do.
No, don't do that. I don't know what's going to happen. Bring.
How do I do that?
Get your phone and. I know we're not really good at this.
Oh no, we're just learning, folks. We're learning. That's part of the stage is learning how.
I mean, I could just read it.
No, okay, then you have to go really fast. Then
Okay.
you got to promise you're gonna jump right
Yep.
in. Don't think about it. All right, go.
Overrated. Overrated is high heel shoes. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Go.
Underrated high heel shoes. Instant mood killer. Commands.
Oh yeah.
Worth every penny. High heel shoes. Never again. High heel shoes.
You fucking bitch.
Always worth it. Oh, a good orgasm.
Oh. Yeah.
Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing?
I know it's a hard one.
Yeah. Why is this a thing? You know what? Why is this a thing? The first thing that popped in my mind are like weirdly shaped gummies. I don't really know what that means either. I blame myself. um, don't get me started on disrespect, or I will lose my shit. Don't get me started on disrespect. I said what I said. People are fuckers.
But we love them anyway.
I love them, but they're fuckers.
Yeah, they're fuckers.
I'm a people. Well, that was kind of fun.
That was kind of fun.
We got to try that again and maybe have it all prepped.
Yeah, exactly. Be a bit more ready. And you know what? Maybe I'll have ones for you and you have ones for me.
Different ones.
Different ones.
That would be a good one. We should do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that for the next one.
So, we just thought we might add this lightning round every month or so, once a month. That might be fun. That was fun.
Whenever we feel like it.
Exactly. It's basically whatever we want.
It's our goddamn show. We'll do whatever we want.
And we're really frazzled right now.
Can you tell?
So telling.
Oh my God.
Oh, so telling.
Yes. And it's okay. I just keep telling myself that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be fine. And you know what? We're still going to show up. We're going to have an episode no matter what.
Right?
We're going to make it work. Hey, if I have to zoom in from France for us to film a fucking episode, I will do it.
Well, we did one in hospital.
Exactly. There's no reason
we do one from France.
Exactly. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Do it with the Eiffel Tower behind you.
I'm going to
put in a request now.
Oh. Nowhere near.
Do it with some Frenchmen with a baguette
Maybe
and a little beret. With a cigarette in your mouth. Oh, oui, mon cher.
Oh my God, that would be very fun. Very fun.
With a baguette.
Just so you know, I got a little baguette in my next scene. Yes, that's very doable. We can make that happen. Just a time change.
Have to.
Yep, and that's okay. You know what? As I always say, and I always say this whenever something comes up.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. No, what I say is, it's just a problem to solve.
It is. And I love that you just say that, because when you say it like that, I go, yeah, you're right. Why am I freaking?
Yeah, there's,
I mean, and I'm not freaking, but why am I just like,
don't let the emotions get to you. Yeah, because it is just shit to do. And in the big picture, it doesn't fucking matter. No. You know, there's so much of that going on right now for me where I'm just like, big picture, big picture, big picture. Is anyone sick? Anyone dying? No, my life is fucking awesome. Right? Like, there's always like something to be grateful for. Always.
Oh, well, I think so too. I think
but it's just,
gratitude is something, I'm going to say in one way it's overrated, because everyone's like, I'm so grateful, but they're not. They're just saying it. Like you have to say it first to believe it, but you have to at one point stop saying it and start feeling it.
Yeah, exactly. Because virtue signaling, is when you say I'm grateful, but you don't actually feel it.
No, it's just words.
Exactly. And that was one of the things I was saying. Is like, I really can't stand that when people are just, they know they will say something because it makes them look good. But I'm like, you're not practicing what you preach, right? Like if I was walking around going, it's just a problem to solve, I'm not practicing what I preach.
Exactly.
It's like, so it's a big, big part of, and it's a pet peeve for me, because frankly, in a lot of, what I see on my feed, which is targeted towards me, is a lot of fake positivity. I hate fake positivity and like you go mama, and it's just disingenuous. It's like it's clickbait, and I find it toxic positivity.
And you know what else I hate on Reels is when, and I'm getting so jaded as I get older, aren't
we all?
But I'm looking at all these Reels and they're all saying the same thing, and there's the POV, point of view, you get home, da 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 POV, and then and I'm just like, and you know what? Why is this viral?
Because people know it's going to get them. Yeah, well, and people get.
But I don't click like on it.
No, but it gets views. There's a lot, and you know what? That's something. It's interesting. And this is one of the things I love about you, is that you actually name the thing. I was watching one of our reels because I make them and I have to edit them, put them up. And the one that made me laugh so much last week was when, we talked about people who overreact, so tedious, and then we go, and then we're like, except when we're overreacting.
I said. But when you're with someone who's overacting, don't you want to?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were saying.
Say it.
What we were saying is like, don't tell me to calm down.
But
so
don't
if I'm
you want to
overreacting,
tell someone?
But if someone's overreacting and being upsetty around me, I do want them to calm down.
However,
but I love that about shoes, because you always name the thing that we're completely duplicit of it, and you call us out, and I think it's good because we're not gurus over here, and we're not pretending we have it figured out. And
we're SMRT.
SMRT.
Sometimes we're SMART, really smart, and sometimes we're just SMRT.
I'm going to say we're not even remotely that when it comes to technology. But
I'm
don't
so
get me started on
when
that.
It comes to technology. So beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? We get it. We figure out a way to put it up.
We do. That's the main thing. We just keep going. We
are SMART.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? It was something I read this week on one of my, I get that newsletter from the guy who wrote the Atomic Habits, James. Mm-hmm. And
I say, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's the guy who wrote the Atomic Habits. I can't remember his last name right now. His quote today was, consistency is as important, if not more, than talent.
Oh, 100% I agree. Like, Jimmy just gag the mic.
Face buddy the mic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
that's what I have talent in spades. Consistency is something I need to work at.
Except this.
Well, we are doing this. Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you. I can't think of anything I've done consistently for 40 episodes. So
we're almost at a year doing this.
Well, no.
October is a year, but we started recording in August, September, and then we launched because we had to figure out how to we did a lot of practice stuff. So, but we've been at this since July is when you and I went, let's do a podcast.
Right. But what's been even more consistent from then was we launched the initial 4.
Yeah.
But and since then we've been every week, and I haven't done something consistently other than things I have to do, for life.
I don't even do that.
But
that's probably why I ended up.
But for me, I guess is what I'm saying. I haven't worked out. I haven't read a book, and I haven't I do those things, but I don't do them consistently.
No.
And I know that I should, and I guess that's why I don't. Because I'm going. You should, but here's the thing: it's different, and we're different. We're different when we're together than we are when we're separate.
Well, and I get more done sitting at your table than I do sitting at my table at home. And it's not because you're whipping a thing and it's not because I'm like, oh my God, if I don't do work, Jane's going to be mad at me. I just am more productive. Like, you went and had your meeting and I got shit done.
You did.
Then I've had to do so much. I went, I might as well do it now. And I did it.
Right.
It took me not even the hour you were gone. And
it's funny how sometimes that just being in a different environment makes all the difference. Home is hard to work in.
Home office is not something I work at.
It doesn't work well for a lot of people, but I think I still prefer, if I have the option,
to work from home.
Yeah, but I need to create a definite different space with the door that closes and less distractions. And I still need, ideally my phone is the biggest problem. So I'd like to have that away.
Yeah, I think that for me, I mean, yes, I do have a phone problem, and it got worse once I got that property management job, because I am on call 24/7.
Right. Which gives you
now in my head, I'm like, I need to have this phone by me because I need to see any text that comes through from the owners, any phone call that comes from the alarm station, the monitoring station. I have to have it, which I technically do. Yeah. But then that makes it always very near me. Easy. And then I start playing on it and doing all those fun things.
Exactly.
That I shouldn't be doing. So it's weird. I don't like it, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I actually started putting distinctive rings for things that were super important, so that I could just put it away, and I knew that if that particular
my ring just says this is the most important thing that ever is happening, right? When I call, answer it. This is seriously important.
This is the most important thing in the world right now.
Your whole life.
I actually don't have a distinctive ring for you yet, but you never call me. We do voice message. I do love voice notes, but it's hilarious how much we've come full circle. We remember when, I don't know if this was the case when you were a teenager, but we had 1 or 2 phones in the house. And so someone was always on the phone, and they had the long ass cords that, you could go into the bathroom with the thing, into the next room with the thing. And
you had to get any privacy, or you're standing in front of the kitchen with all your whole family there.
I remember having a call with my boyfriend when I was 17, and I was in the kitchen, and it was a traumatic, we were fighting, and it was near the end of our relationship, and we needed to break up, and I didn't have the courage to do it. And my dad overheard the conversation, and he came into the kitchen, and he leaned on the counter beside me as I'm kind of going, blah, 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 and he's just like, dump him.
Oh Oh, Dad.
Dump him. And he just stood there and I'm like,
oh my God. Oh my God.
Dump him. And then he left. That's all he said.
My dad told my boyfriend to dump me.
What? Mm-hmm. That's what? You have to tell me the story of that.
I mean, it sounds terrible, but it really wasn't. It was when I found out. I was like, how could you?
Your father told your boyfriend to dump you?
My boyfriend at the time and my dad had a very close relationship. Very, very close. And he is still a lovely man, this man. And I mean, it's my high school boyfriend. And then we moved in together after high school and blah, 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 all that jazz. And he and my dad went on a camping trip, which they would do. And I could see my dad. My dad said he knew he wasn't happy and he didn't want to hurt me. So he wasn't happy, I think, with himself in life. And he didn't, whatever. And my dad just said, he didn't tell me this the minute I said, we broke up. He said, yeah, I told him you'd be strong enough that, you know what, she's going to be okay, but you can't live. And he's right. You can't live your life staying just because you don't want to hurt her if you're not happy. My dad's very smart.
I'm still questioning this a lot.
Oh, no, don't.
No. I mean, yes, your dad was saying my daughter's strong and she doesn't need a man to be with her who is there for the wrong reasons. And it's great that he acknowledged that.
And he gave him permission because I don't think he was, we had already broken up once. And then we got back together because we both, like, he came back, he broke up and then came back because I don't know, was remorseful. And I was still it was like 12 hours later.
Right.
And I was at school and
those high school breakups.
Yeah. No, college. We were in
college.
At that point. Okay. Yeah, I was like 21, 20. But when my dad told me, I mean, maybe I'm not saying it, but from the outside, I got to say, I'm like, if my dad had told one of my boyfriends, well, I mean, they already knew that we broke up, and then we were trying, and the guy, he's so great. He was going through a lot. I'm for privacy reasons, I'm not saying, but he went through a lot, and he had a lot going, like a lot. And I think he wasn't saying I want to break up, but my dad's also very intuitive, but he doesn't recognize it. I was devastated when he first told me, but even within like a week or so, I went, I get it. I get what he was picking up, and that guy would be happier and I would end up being happier. And he kind of was, I think the guy was like, he also didn't want to disappoint my dad because he loved my dad. So if he broke up with me, and
it's almost like your dad was saying, you have permission to break up with me.
You have permission to break up with my daughter, and it's okay. We'll be like, if you want. And he said, he goes, I'm here if you want me. And
as a friend,
and I would not have been upset. I would totally
see. That's so foreign to me. Like, my dad wanted nothing to do with my boyfriends, like nothing.
Yeah, but doesn't he have a good relationship with John now?
Yeah, but that was after we got engaged.
I mean, so he didn't put any energy
investment in any of them.
See, my family's like, well, I'm like that. I'm like, I invest right away until you hurt me.
Oh, see, this is such a fundamental way we're different. It's so interesting to me, and I'm curious about how I'm going to be when my kids end up. And I think I'm already investing a lot more than my parents did. But
I invest right away with as soon as they're an item. Like, I try not to if they're dating, because these kids date for a long time before they're an item.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to invest more than
Are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend? They're like, Mom, I'm just dating. I'm like, it's been 8 months. Are you not an item
yet? But that's so different. That's so Gen X, right? But they are like, they don't necessarily commit.
No commitment, emotional commitment.
And I wouldn't want to commit any more than my kid has. That's for damn sure.
I get it. So I do wait for that. But as soon as I see, like, I'll have fondness for them. Like, oh, they seem like a nice person. Well, if I didn't like them, I'd be, I don't care how long you're together, get out. Okay. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
been some.
No. My kids, there've been a couple that when the reason they broke up, we find out they're not the person that they're
presenting.
And that's when I go, you were dead to me.
Right.
Out. But then the compassionate part goes, okay, I see you have a lot of problems, but you cannot be near my daughter because you are hurting her.
Right.
Get the fuck out.
Right. No, I imagine I'm going to be very, very protective of my kids when their hearts are involved.
Yeah.
but it's so, yeah, very different. My parents actually said when I got engaged, and as you know, John and I got engaged very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah, so we were engaged within 6 months of seriously starting to date each other, which was not my pattern. My pattern had been long-term monogamous relationships over many years,
and peter out,
and then they just end up in devastating breakups.
Yeah.
And he was meant to be my summer fling guy. Which is why it was so
supposed
different.
To be a summer fling. It was a rebound from the guy I just talked about.
Right.
I met my husband 2 weeks afterwards, and we both went, "Oh, this is a rebound, and this is just for fun." And
well, my parents, when we came over to my parents' place and said we're getting engaged, my mom and dad were like, "Oh, thank God! We hated all your boyfriends. We hated all of them. He's good though. We like this guy." I was like, "What?
Oh my God!"
They never said a thing though. I have to their credit, even though they hated apparently. And if any of them are listening, they didn't hate you personally. They just didn't like the mix, right? They were like, we just didn't think any of them were right for you. And I'm like, okay, but during the time, they said nothing. My parents they said nothing.
Are the same. They wouldn't say anything at the time.
Yeah.
Of any person, like whether they liked them or not.
But that's why your dad's so different. He clearly was very vested, very clear.
He's only ever done that once.
With that one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it does make a difference.
But I think we were so young, and he didn't have a father. He didn't have anyone really to talk to in his life like that.
Okay.
So my dad
became like
stepped out of being my dad and helped him.
Well, he didn't step out of being your dad,
you know what I mean.
But like, he included him.
He didn't. Yeah, no, he went, I'm going to listen. Like, this guy has something going on, and I'm going to hear it and counsel him or help him.
Right.
And I know,
Yeah.
If he was a jerk or whatever, no, my dad would have said, "You just get out."
Yeah, he would have bounced him to the curb.
100% my dad would have.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, my dad was scary. My ex-boyfriends all thought, while we were dating, like they were all like, "I don't think your dad likes me," and I'm like, it's hard to tell. He holds his cards really close. But he'd come to the door. For those of you that can see me on camera, he'd come to the door and he would just be like, "What?"
Oh my God. We had 5 girls.
Oh, 4 girls.
4 girls. All right.
4 girls and then my brother. Yeah, because you can imagine there was a lot of boys coming through the house at that time, right? Yeah. He just stared every single one of them.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, he was not a pushover, but yeah, he's very happy with his sons-in-laws now, and he's actually, I think what was great is because he had all these daughters, he never really factored in, I'm gonna have sons-in-laws someday, some guys to hang out with.
Well, hopefully at least a couple of them are hang outable.
They do. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, no.
They have men's weekends. My dad invites just my brother and all the sons-in-laws, and they go skiing and do scotch and
that's nice.
Ribs and beef and
eat
chat.
A lot of meat.
Meat, beer and drink and ski. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot. I like my girls' weekends. They're like, I skip the skiing, just stick the meat and the beer.
We'd have just good food, and we'd have maybe some vegetables and dips.
Might have a facial mask. Instead of skiing windbird, I'd have my facial mask on.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do the skiing.
No,
we had that conversation.
I think my skiing days are pretty much done.
I'm so happy for you.
Well, and I'm sad because I'd love to be able to partake in that with my kids on I love this, but I just can't. I just cannot pretend to like something.
I commend you for doing it for so many years and hating it.
At the time I didn't hate it. I was just so frustrated, and then I realized, no, I actually just really don't enjoy this.
Rich is determined to get me on a bicycle.
Oh,
I can ride a bicycle. I don't like to.
Did you ride a bike as a kid?
Yes, everywhere, all the time.
And so,
I didn't
as an adult?
No, I don't like cars coming up behind me. I lived in the country. It was fine. I lived on a dirt road. Back in the 70s, no cars went on it. Now there's always cars everywhere. When we moved into a town and I went for a bike ride, I immediately went, I don't like this because cars would come up behind me. And I'm like, I can't. I'm so...
Did you ever wipe out on your bicycle?
No, I'm too careful. I don't like... Not that I'm sure when I was learning, but not that I had a big wipeout. But I don't like going down the hills too fast. One, I don't like downhill skiing. I don't like being out of control, Jane.
That's so funny to me because what I know of you is like there's this jubilant, like effervescent kind of energy, which I associate with a little out of control, but it's not the case. You don't like physically being out of control.
Physical danger I am that. I'll jump around, I'll do whatever.
But I'm a bit of a thrill junkie. Like I've done the parachuting and the bungee jumping and the bicycling.
You might have died.
I didn't though, and it was so much fun.
You could have died.
I could have, and it was so much fun.
So he wants to get the electric bikes to go on the camping, and I'm like, okay, but I want a small one and I want a low one,
and they go really fast.
I know. I'm nervous.
They go super. Just make sure you get really, really good helmets. I have a friend who works in the ER, and he said, "Oh, well, but you know what? Doesn't matter.
I know.
Doesn't matter. Like the number of head injuries coming into the ER right now are mostly from those motorized scooters and motorized bikes.
Oh, the motorized scooters. Those things are dangerous.
So fast. So fast. And I'm sorry, wear your freaking helmets, people. Because it's like a number of young people I see going like at 50 kilometers an hour on a scooter or a bike without a helmet. Like, and I'm not talking a little bike helmet. I'm talking a full-on motorcycle helmet. You're going fast enough that you're competing with a motorcycle. I don't know why you don't have a motorcycle. This noggin is the only one you get.
Richard, if you're listening to this, I'm not having this.
I didn't mean to scare you off your bicycle.
Because now I need a motorcycle helmet to be safe.
The electric scooters, if you're gonna go the full speed, I would. But I'm also like, I'm real, like that's my big, I don't want to hurt myself in my head.
Right.
Head injuries.
I got enough going on in my head. Right. But here's my thing when you're talking about how fast. What happened to bicycles and skateboarding and all that? We're meant for exercise, and now we have engines, and we're just going to be fat people sitting on a scooter, like just, you know, the movie, what was that movie? Movie when we were, is that Wall-E? When everyone was so fat and they just
Wall-E.
Like that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be Wall-E people. We're just
everything's gonna be motorized for us.
Slurping our things and just give me some more.
Oh my gosh.
Jabba the Hutt. We're gonna be Jabba the Hutt.
Here's the thing. Where I do see a point for them is people that would otherwise not be on a bicycle at all. So if there's the bicycle ones at the very least, you still have to pedal a little bit.
Not by much.
But still, it's better than for some people I see that I'm like, you wouldn't normally be on a regular bicycle, but with an assist, like a motorized assist, this person's out on a bicycle. And I'm like, that's great. But most of us don't need it. And
then I think if there's a motor, you need a license.
I do too. And that's, I think, something that we're going to see in Ontario soon is like you have to get a
license to do a bicycle.
Yeah. Well, at least a motorized bicycle or a motorized scooter. Yeah. It's crazy town.
Because now
I know it's not a popular opinion, but people are getting
when do we do popular opinions?
Not very often. Unless you're just like us, and then maybe it's a popular opinion.
Oh my God. If you're just like us, like let us know. Because we like to find our peeps.
Yeah, let us know we're not alone out here. Yeah, seriously. Hey, we should do a dance party and then like pre-drinks dance party. Oh my God, the liability.
No.
Just immediately went, oh my God, the lawsuits.
We're just having a hard enough time to find a space for the dance party.
We're getting close.
We're so close. But we could have like overnight retreats. You can do that because then no one's driving home. Yes. We'll just have my girlfriend and her lovely man, and what are they? Oh my God.
Our retreats are just
weed confessions.
Fun,
they call them weed confessions because if they, on the weekend they'll do like gummies or weed, like marijuana. Yeah.
Okay.
Weed confessions because you get really stoned and then you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I broke that thing. Like they have these. I don't know if they still do them, but they did them for a while. Weed confessions. I'm like, I love that.
Oh my God,
we should have wine confessions.
Oh my gosh, that sounds good.
On a retreat, like around the bonfire. Wine confessions. What's the worst thing you've done to a friend?
That you've not confessed.
No, you've not confessed. We don't know anybody here. We're not going to tell anybody.
No, exactly. I wonder how many people would actually get on board with that. Because that's the thing. When we get to the point where we're doing,
if you're really drunk, you're not fast.
Maybe. I mean, it's funny though. It's when you're in a group like that. If there's like half the group is sober and half is not, it's like
okay. But so you would have to do wine or weed confessions, and not only do you have to do that, you have to wear those games with the mouth guards. So you have to go. Yeah, I remember
my wine confession is
I lied to my best friend and told her that her dress was pretty.
That's very stage. That's right on par. That's on brand for us. Oh my God, that's so good. around not a campfire, you wouldn't be able to see it. Around the table, everyone's
yeah. Oh my
so
God.
whenever we do retreats, they're going to be just fun. We're not necessarily going to be learning anything, but we're going to have fun.
There's going to be some exploration of yourself and stuff, of course.
Sure.
But let's learn
Mostly
how to have
just
fun.
Have fun.
Yeah, having fun and playing outside your safe zone.
Yeah.
Like just having fun.
Yeah.
Finding like the fun back in your life.
Oh my God.
And then in that, then you get creativity, then you get productivity, then you find your true self. Like
sure, but if you don't find any of that and you just had fun, that is still a worthwhile experience as far as I'm concerned. Because honestly,
100%.
We have this, like as human beings, I'm going to get philosophical for a second. We have this incredible capacity to laugh. Like that is not a species-wide thing. Like no, this is very unique to the human experience. And yet we do not spend time investing on this amazing feeling that we get when we laugh, like belly laugh uncontrollably. And we have opportunities.
It's proven that laughter is healing.
Very healing.
Yeah.
And I'm all about bringing more of that into my life, right? Which is why I'm doing this, frankly, as tech assholery beside.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we did it for the tech?
Oh my God. Tech nightmares aside, it is bringing, like, I laugh.
Oh, I laugh
so much. And I'm like, it's very healing. So thank you for making me laugh.
Thank you for bringing joy into my life, Jane.
You're welcome, Chandra. Ditto. Now we'll see if this one worked.
we say that, and then when we go to edit, it'd be like, the fucking sound doesn't work again. There goes that joy.
It's okay. It's just problem to solve.
But the joy is on camera.
Exactly. You can see us having a good time. You may not be able to hear us.
Maybe we should take that episode and mute it and just have closed captions.
Exactly. Or we just over. No, what would be funny is if we do a voiceover.
Oh my God.
That would be great.
We take the transcript and we try and match up.
Oh my God, that is so great. We'd say at the beginning, okay, we're just lip matching. We're totally fucking it up.
Here.
That might be funny.
That would be funny.
Hey, it's just a problem to solve.
Just like life.
Yep.
Life is just
one thing to kind of resolve after another.
Box of chocolates.
While laughing a lot and having wine confessions.
I might start weed confessions.
I just can't do the weed.
I just don't want to. I want to save my liver.
But
either way,
I'd
love to hear anybody's confessions.
I know.
I love confessions.
I know.
Okay, well,
all right.
Until next time.